But I mean, when it comes to the various shows, are they watching it in different ways? I mean, was a lot of the viewing activity around House of Cards around its premiere? Is that different from the way that people have watched Hemlock Grove? Are they finding it later?
Well, Arrested Development's a good example, right? The Arrested Development was season 4 was a real pop culture moment. Mm-hmm. I mean, the level of buzz on that show, on that launch, was, unprecedented. Not just here, but around the world. And so there was a huge rush to watch Arrested Development really fast, and the fans were anxious. They've been waiting for over 6 years, so they were really anxious to see what it was. And we talked about it. There was I want to be firstness to it, and there was even an I want to be firstness in the press around how do you review this show. And I think that in that case where it didn't serve the show well was in the rush to get the first review up. Some of the critics didn't realize that it really was a 15-part movie. And the first couple of episodes only made sense once you've seen the last couple of episodes.
You mean they were basing their reviews on
they
4
reviewed
episodes?
Like the 4 or 5, or maybe 8, even I think into 8 episodes. And then what you saw was kind of like a Wikipedia, where the first posting, is a bunch of falsity, and it gets better and better and better. The reviews came in that way. So the first reviews were pretty harsh, and then they turned to unbelievably great when people figured out what Mitch Hurwitz had done was use our format to create something completely different. It was all these people, we knew the blues, we knew those houses, but the storytelling was radically different than it was when it was on Fox.